What's happening, YouTube? Where y'all live? Excuse me. What's happening, y'all? What's up, Emiliano, and what's up? I don't know a name. What y'all got going, man? At least y'all ain't scared to come in. I got everybody scared and stuff. What's up, fuck boy? Yeah, what the real ones at? Everybody else scared and stuff. They ain't even join my Facebook Live, bro. What y'all scared of? Oh yeah, I gotta get another one. This one running low, man. Yeah. I'm officially a vapor, but I'm not a vape nigga. Put it like that. Vaping saves me money from buying cigarettes. I just wish they last longer for these the rechargeable vapes. But I do know about the bigger vape thing, and I honestly don't want to spend that much money yet on that till I know it lasts long. That way I can buy the type of oil that I wanna, shit like that. Yup. Yeah, I like vaping, y'all. Does the same thing as smoking. What's up, MW? You know what I mean? What y'all on before I start talking about what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? What y'all on? How's y'all Friday? Today Friday, ain't it? Ain't today Friday, man? Let me check the date. Yup, Friday. Yup. It's Friday, and I'm ready to swing. No one care, man. Search for life. Well, this is my life. How you gonna ignore everything I'm doing, bro? Y'all see what MW said? No one care, man. Search for a life. How you ignoring everything I'm doing to say that? I smoke weed too, bro. See, you about to get blocked, bro. You coming with some crazy stuff. You don't even know who I am, bro. Even though I put my videos on private, the people that know me, bro. So if you don't know me, don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Don't assume shit. Go meet some people in the world, then you learn that you don't need to assume shit. MW. Yup. I'm gonna hit my weed tomorrow though when I get out of work. You know me, bro? You must have been on another account then. I'm talking to I don't know a name. You must have been on another account, bro. Where I live downtown now. I got my first crib, bro. This motherfucker's fire. You know what I'm saying? It's a loft. It's not like an apartment, but it's still classified as an apartment. It's just called a loft. You know what I'm saying? Yo. How you know me? I don't know a name. Like, have you been on that account? Type shit. Cause if you have, I'll make you a moderator. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make everybody who checked in with me a moderator. You know what I mean? Cause it's a handful of y'all. Like my other moderators ain't been on this week for some reason. Oh, for real? Oh yeah, yeah. You a moderator, bro. I'm gonna go and do that right now. Bro just became a moderator. I've been passing out moderator things, man. If you keep it real, me and fun and shit, you gonna become a moderator, bro. You know what I mean? That's just how I am. You know what I'm saying? That way y'all can kick these lames out of my comments and shit when they come with the bullshit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Bro just became a moderator, man. Shout out to bro. Yes, sir. Yeah. Just got out work though, man. I just got out work and shit. Man. It was busy today. You know what I'm saying? There was so many people in the store. What's going on, man? All them damn customers today, bro. Damn. It was hundreds of people in that bit. I'm like, woo. Yeah, get on his ass, bro. Get on his ass. We ain't playing that over here. Nothing but love and happiness, knowledge, you know what I'm saying? If y'all want to stay for the knowledge, that's cool, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna do that later, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, get on his ass, bro. We ain't playing that MW. They don't play about me, bro, and I don't play about them. You know what I'm saying? It's real. They been here when I was living with my parents, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was living with my parents earlier this year, and I was going live talking about business and stuff. And they checked in with me, man. I'm like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you know, they be offline and stuff because they got things to do. And then I'll pop up on live again and they'll check in with me, bro. That's how they know me, MW. You know? Oh, he don't care, huh? Get him out of here, bro. You have been dismissed. Cut him off. Get him out of here. Yeah, get him out of here, bro. He's done. We ain't playing that MW. See, just because y'all don't see them don't mean they not here, bro. They here. It's just they are people who's doing stuff in real life. You know what I'm saying? Which I respect. I don't want them to stop everything they doing to come see me. You know what I'm saying? Just whenever you got time, check in, you know what I mean? Even if I ain't on live, if my video's public, go check them, cause I be putting it on private too, you know what I mean? shit like that, bro. You know what I mean? And I put on private for the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? This is algorithm purposes only. But I got a lot of stuff, man. I got freestyle videos from like 20 when it was 2021, 2022. I don't want to make it public because the quality was so crappy, bro. That shit looked so crappy. I was on my Samsung phone then, and it was okay, but it wasn't the best. And I was freestyling like motherfucker. I got like 10, 15 freestyle videos, man. I got high as hell. And I was like, let me go on, smoking, Oh yeah. I've been on YouTube, bro. Like, I think I deleted my first ever video, but like, I used to go live playing my game. I was on PS4 on live. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's a lot of deleted shit too. I wish I could get them videos back, but it's cool. A lot of stuff is on private. You know what I mean? That's for algorithm purposes only. And like, as y'all can see, I had this account since 2010, but I ain't start posting it until 2018 type shit. You know what I mean? And I wish I started earlier, man. I wish I was posting stuff way back. That would have been even better, man. But I started posting beats here first because I didn't have nowhere to put my music at. You know what I'm saying? And ever since then it just grew, man. Yeah, I've been here for a while. How old am I? I'm 29, about to be 30 next year. Yes, sir. Feel good, man. You gotta get older, bro. Once you get older, you get wiser. Don't be crashing out, doing goofy shit like them. Excuse me, and don't become washed up like most of the old people right now. They so washed up, they don't know what the fuck to tell the youth. The only thing they can do is complain about the youth. It's like, yeah, cause you ain't did shit, you don't know shit. But it's older people out there who's guiding the youth, who's teaching them shit. That's the type of nigga I'm gonna be when I get old. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, cause they ain't accomplished nothing in their damn life and they sour. They wish they was young. And like I said, I understand it's a lot of young people doing dumb shit, but that's what young people do. It ain't like this the first time we ever had young people. You know what I'm saying? There's always young people every, year. But those type of older people, mostly Gen X people, they wasted their fucking life. And now they wish they was young again and mad. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. Because there is accomplished older people out there who's doing seminars, who got a lot of money, you know what I'm saying, who's helping folks. That's the type of old people I talk to. I don't talk to them sour, grumpy ass old people, old kids these days. Now, if they say kids these days, I don't listen to them. Certain keywords I look for, you know what I'm saying. Kids these days, I don't listen to them. Young niggas, the YNs, they say YN, I ain't listening to them. If they ain't got shit and they old as fuck, I ain't listening to them. But that don't mean they always gotta have shit. Cause like, I would tell y'all what I had to do today for the first time, but it's gonna be dropping too much information, right? But let's just say I met a homeless guy. I think he was homeless. I ain't gonna call him homeless. He just looked like he didn't have a lot of money, right? And I just got out of work. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure he knew I gave money. And he had said something, because he wanted to sit down. I was like, yeah, you can have my seat, man. I'm cool. And he was like, man, it's crazy how people treat you when you ain't got no money. And I was like, yeah, you right. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they do that. And then before whatever happened, right? I had said, well, that's because a lot of people are users. And he thought I said something else. And I was like, nah, a lot of people are users. You don't always have to have money to be around good people. Like with me, you ain't gotta have money to be around me. You know what I'm saying? But he said that because I'm pretty sure in his situation, He doesn't have finances like that. People treating him bad and, you know what I'm saying, ignoring him, acting like he don't have a life. And it's like, no, man, them type of people are users. Anybody that looking for money first are users. They want your money. That's why, in like with my situation, I don't tell people how much I make a month because they gonna start trying to, you know, get to me. They gonna start treating me differently. Cause you know a lot of people always talking about how much they make and all that shit. I ain't even say how much my rent is on YouTube. Like I told some people around here all that, you know what I'm saying? Cause they was wondering how much these apartment costs and shit. But I don't put out certain information because that's gonna give the drop to the enemy. And I'm pretty sure some enemies already know, but they want me to say it so they can, you know, have something to talk about. And the whole time, I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, this is my first crib, whatever. This about to be my third month next month. I already paid 2 months of rent, you know what I'm saying? I already did 2 months, y'all. Paid my bills. And so far so good on my end. You know what I mean? And I got 2 jobs. You know what I'm saying? Got 2 jobs. First crib. Bills paid, my Wi-Fi, got Wi-Fi and shit, you know what I mean? My phone bill, you know what I mean? Like I'm balancing my budget so good that I'm gonna make sure I don't fall below my 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 savings goals. You know what I mean? And that's because I'm making enough money. I ain't gonna say how much I'm making because you know haters gonna, you know, blah blah blah. Then I want to buy my baby a subscription on Instagram because it's very affordable, but I don't want the other people to be like, oh, he a stalker. And I'm like, now I can't buy subscriptions, huh? You know what I'm saying? But that's going to lead to the subject. I'm going to just wait, though. I'm gonna wait till like 25 minutes, right? Let's talk to bro. Man, where you been, gang? It's like I remember you on some other... Annoyed, gang. Hey, boy. My boy Annoyed in the building, man. Shout out to Annoyed, man. He said, two. I see that. I see that. He gonna delete that mug. I seen that boy. You said, two. You know what I just made? I don't know a name, a moderator, because he was also one of the originals who used to check in on me, man. So, you know, show some love to, I don't know a name. I'm going to subscribe after the live upload. You know what I mean? But you got a new moderator family, man. Yeah, we got a lot of moderators. Avra just became a moderator. That's an Iranian guy from Iran. And he's very cool. He's a business guy type shit. We had a good discussion, I think that was last week, about a lot of shit, hip hop, and he trying to come to America when he finished college. I said, do that, man, but just be careful. Just don't go to them dangerous spots, man. You know what I mean? So I gave him a little game on that. But who else became a moderator? It was a couple more people became moderators the past couple months type shit. But yeah, man, my moderator crew, they not playing, bro. Y'all got every permission to fuck these niggas up, man. Cause they used to harass me so bad, y'all. I don't know what I did to these niggas. Like I had to turn off certain words in my comments so they wouldn't come to my shit and do that. You know what I'm saying? They used to leave spam shit, say some DL backdooria shit. I'm like, man, what these niggas on, bro? What they on? So I figured out that I can customize the comments so they won't put that stuff on there. I even had to put the word gay on the little thing because they kept saying that in a disrespectful manner. And I'm like, I don't disrespect gay folks. So don't come here talking about gay folks. You know what I'm saying? I don't disrespect nobody. And I had to, you know, get them right, man. But y'all gonna help me for real. Like sometimes I can go off on a tangent and I don't be reading the comments half the time. Y'all can see that shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, I know it, man. I knew you coming back one day, bro. Where you been, gang? appreciate the compliment, man. One day one day I'm gonna add y'all to my live. I don't think I can do it like on YouTube, but I'm gonna have to like download Zoom or some shit so y'all can like join my live if you want to. But you don't have to have your camera on either. Like I just want to hear your voice, you know what I mean? Shit like that. Congratulations, my nigga. See what I'm saying, bro? I'm proud of y'all, bro. My moderators, man. Yeah, congratulations, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, to keep doing good, bro. The more y'all keep doing good, the more we can expose these lying ass motherfuckers. And that's what I'm gonna talk about, man. If y'all can't stay for it, it's cool, you know what I mean? I just gotta keep going because the industry almost dead. I don't know if y'all noticed it tonight. It's almost dead. They keep trying to revive it with little new shit over here and that. It's done, bro. We done with the industry, man. I'm gonna tell y'all when it really died. The industry really died like 2-3 times, right? It died the first time when Tupac and Biggie got killed. Like if Tupac would have just got killed and Biggie was still alive, it would have been still a little industry little. But when Tupac and Biggie got killed, that was the first industry death. They like, what the fuck's going on? Who did that shit, right? Second industry death was like 2010. Like I was in middle school then, right? Music took a bad path. They just started putting out random shit, right? It died then. The third death was when the mumble rap era came. Now see, I like trap music, so I ain't gonna say mumble rap like the old niggas. But it was like some artists mixed in the trap that kind of wasn't even saying shit right. That was the third death of the industry. Now keep in mind, movies being dead. Like Hollywood been dead since like the 60s. Like they can lie and try to put their little 90s, 80s shit on. That shit so whack, bro. I don't even watch shit from the mirrors, man. You know what I'm saying? And movies been dead. Like Hollywood, it always been dead. But music, the music industry, that shit died like 3 times, bro. Pac and Biggie, 2010, and then the trap era. Cause they gonna say drill music killed hip hop. Nah, drill music was underground. Drill music is underground music. So that ain't got shit to do with the industry. Hip hop died 3 times. As a matter of fact, I forgot something, y'all. Hold on. So let's go and get started on the subject, bro. I'm speaking about detoxing from the industry by any means, and I'm giving y'all main reasons why. My last live was about the guilt trip support, right? They use guilt to con y'all into supporting them when the whole time they're adults, they grown ass people trying to play victim to some other shit. So if y'all get over the guilt, now you gotta go to the next level, which is manipulation. They use manipulation same as the guilt, and then they'll infuse it. They'll use a guilt manipulation attempt on you. That's why it's kind of hard to be like, what, you know what I'm saying? It's that complex. See, I don't even know what the next one gonna be, but I'm gonna figure it out. I don't know what the next live gonna be, but I'm gonna figure it out, right? And it's gonna be on the same subject. Manipulation is big in the industry, such as, let's say, like with these rappers, right? Excuse me. Rappers in general are broke. They gonna be like, well, how can they buy all these cars and mansions and jewelry, right? They not buying it. They not buying that shit. First of all, their managers got access to a lot of shit, which means if they manager know a jeweler, the jeweler can give them jewelry to rent. They can rent jewelry. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. Don't always think they just sitting there buying shit, cause they could print up fake receipts and all that shit. They could do all that, Johnny Dang and all that. I know Johnny Dang's a legit jeweler, but at the end of the day, he make money, so he know how the game go. These niggas renting they jewelry. Either they renting it or borrowing it. You know what I'm saying? So don't believe rappers are spending millions on cars, jewelry, and mansions. No. The label already got the money, which means they got access to shit too. You gotta think about the access. If I sign to Warner Brothers right now, I'ma have access to a lot of shit. Y'all gonna think I'm the richest nigga on earth. Whole time they let me hold that. They gave me that car to use for a video. I'm using a mansion that one of the stock investors of Warner Brothers ain't even using no more. You know what I'm saying? That's how they do. That's manipulation to the audience. The audience is convincing themselves that this artist got all this money. That's why they got the big ass house, the nice cars, the jewelry, the women, the clothes, you know what I'm saying? All that, right? That's not real. It's an illusion. It's manipulation. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing in Hollywood. Matter of fact, it was a black actor. I forgot his name. I think I've seen him a couple times. Black actor, right? And I think he's pretty good. I can't remember his name though. He did an interview like last year, and he was saying how broke he was, even though he was on top selling shit. And he was saying that he broke as fuck. And people couldn't believe it. They like, how, nigga, you was on that movie, you was on this project, and the shit went. That's because it's multiple reasons. See, he's not a manipulator, which means he told the truth by his financial state. So that won't make him a manipulator. Or how can you be broke after a successful project? Multiple ways. You can sign a bad deal. You can give all your money away. You can spend the shit up. Or you can only, like I say with the deal, you can only sign a percentage of that deal. You know what I'm saying? It's so many ways that you can be broke on a successful project. You know what I mean? Don't think just because something's selling that everybody is getting paid. That's not how it works. Especially in the record labels and the music business. In the music business, an artist right now don't even get one whole dollar from their album sales. Now think about it. If the album costs $17 and they don't even get $1 from the album sale, they getting fucked. That's a whole bad deal. If my album costs $17, I want $17 per sale. But that's not how the record labels do. Record labels take most of that money for themselves, and then whatever's left, they split it up with everybody that was on the project. So that means if your album is selling 100,000 copies for $17, let's do the math, right? $17 times 100K, right? That's $1,700,000, right? Subtract that, right? Let's say the artist only get 50 cents from that, right? 100,000 times 50. That's $50,000, right? That sounds like a lot of money. They're like, yeah, a lot of money, right? That's from $1 million. That's from 1.7 million, right? 50,000 from 1.7 million for 100,000 sales of a $17 album, right? Now, out there 50,000, the label does not pay your features. That's where they get fucked up. Which means if your feature gets such and such and you had multiple features on one album, that means you gonna have to use that 50,000 to pay them exactly what they signed for. So that means you ain't gonna have shit left. Which means a lot of artists are manipulators. They're not rich. You still here? That's what's up, gang. You know what I'm saying? Just keep listening to what I'm saying. I know you be listening too, bro. Keep listening and realize how fake these artists and industry people are, bro. They're manipulators too. They manipulated us into thinking that they got so much money. Whole time we know how the business goes. That's why they don't talk about their deals. Why you think most artists be like, oh, my deal's fucked up, man? But they act like they rich. I don't understand that. That's because they didn't listen in math class. If they listen in math class, they'll know about percentages. You know what I'm saying? They'll know about payments, which means you wouldn't assign the deal where you only get a small percentage of your so-called hard work. And it also means if you sign a small percentage, not to use features. Because they love using features, bro. I can't remember who that was. I don't know if that was Nas or J. Cole. One of them didn't have no features on the whole album. And I think that was J. Cole. Let me look that up. Which artists didn't have features on the album? J. Cole. It was J. Cole, right? Now, y'all gonna be like, well, J. Cole look kind of crunchy. You know what I'm saying? J. Cole look a little broke. That's true. J. Cole does look broke as fuck. But at the end of the day, that's how J. Cole came in the game. J. Cole didn't come in looking like a real broke nigga and then start trying to look rich. No, J. Cole always looked like that, bro. And they're really not a broke nigga look. They're just like a abstract, deep nigga look. But out of all rappers in the industry, J. Cole probably got the most money when it comes to like regular rap music. That's because he barely had features. Like he do features or whatever, but on his projects he wasn't like doing features. You know what I'm saying? Like the selling dope song, the think my neighbors think I'm selling dope. That was all J. Cole. You know what I mean? And J. Cole is a pretty smart guy, you know what I mean? Because he clearly knew what to sign and he clearly not dealing with the industry. That's why they can't really fuck with him. Now I remember last year they tried to drag him into the Drake and Kendrick beef, but the thing was, it really was Drake beefing with J. Cole. And then J. Cole put out an album. It's name, I'm deleting this later, right? And he deleted it. That's because he really didn't have to respond to Drake. What the fuck can Drake say to J. Cole? You know what I'm saying? Drake is a fraud. Drake been so much of a fraud that he came to the game through Cash Money. And Cash Money is a fraud. The whole Cash Money is a fraud. Birdman is a fraud. Jay Prince is a fraud. You know what I'm saying? All them niggas are frauds. They're manipulators. They want everybody to believe that they're the good guy and they got so much money, but the whole time they got a trail of fucked up shit. And then they want to mention Jay-Z so bad. Jay-Z don't got a trail of fucked up shit like y'all. Only thing Jay-Z got is a bunch of people making up stories about him, bro. And we know this. The streets know this shit. I heard more bad shit about Birdman and Jay Prince than Jay-Z. in the streets. You know what I'm saying? This is street talk. I didn't hear shit about Jay-Z in the streets. It's really online. It's people who other broke ass celebrities trying to get a buzz for themselves. They the only ones that got bad stories about Jay-Z. But when it comes to the streets, I haven't heard anything negative about Jay-Z in the streets. But when it comes to Jay Prince and Birdman, yeah, the streets being knew about Jay Prince and Birdman. Matter of fact, Birdman's so damn weird. He was sexually grooming Lil Wayne, bro, ever since he was a boy, which makes him a pedophile. Birdman really is a boy pedophile. But you know, niggas gonna try to deal, niggas gonna try to like change the goalposts and all that. Oh, they did the same thing when I was young. Yeah, that's why you fucked up, nigga. That's why you a dumbass. That's why you emotionally unbalanced. You know what I'm saying? Birdman, we know this shit about him. Plus, he's from Louisiana. I'm a Louisiana nigga, right? Birdman's from Louisiana, so you know Louisiana can't keep their mouth shut. And if you're doing fucked up shit, the streets gonna know about it. Birdman been doing it ever since Wayne was a little boy. But when it come to Jay-Z, all we heard was a bunch of DL fairy tales, bro. They even tried to say he was dating Beyonce when Beyonce was underage, but at the same time, he didn't do anything with Beyonce until she got older. When she dropped Crazy in Love, that's when Jay-Z tapped in. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z did not tap in to Beyonce till she was older. Then they try to say Jay-Z used to date Aaliyah when she was underage. No, they didn't date. That's weird. Why y'all making up so much shit about Jay-Z, bro? When there's niggas out there, you got Diddy out there. Diddy, on the other hand, was doing all that shit. And y'all try to protect Diddy. Y'all talking about free Diddy. Really? Y'all want to free nasty ass Diddy who's on record doing all this shit and the streets know he did all this shit? But then been trying to get Jay-Z caught up in some shit for decades? Y'all been trying to get Jay-Z in trouble for decades. That's weird. That's why I'm detoxing from the industry, because there's so much manipulation going on that will make innocent people the suspect and the suspect innocent. I ain't got time for that, bro. And they do that with everything in the book. You know what I'm saying? It's so many fucked up people the industry's protecting. I said, yeah, y'all really need to die off. They really just need to die off at this point, because we got real suspects out here and y'all protecting them. You know what I'm saying? And we got innocent people out here who y'all want to make the suspect. I don't get that. That's manipulation. It's all manipulation, man. You know what I mean? So if y'all detox from all this shit, you gonna see the evilness behind everything they doing, bro. That shit's evil. Who else gonna manipulate and guilt trip to get your money? Evil people. And it's the same thing with these YouTubers. YouTubers will do the same shit. They will guilt trip y'all, manipulate y'all into supporting, liking, commenting, doing all this shit, sending cash apps and donations and all that. Whole time they broke as hell trying to act rich. I never understood why so many so-called streamers, celebrities, industry people wanted to act so wealthy, but sitting there asking for donations. What you need donations for, nigga? And they're gonna be like, well, billionaires do it. Well, billionaires got foundations, bro. They got non-profits. Y'all don't have no non-profits. And it ain't no backdoor payola secret society non-profit, nigga. Like Red Cross and St. Jude. No, it ain't no St. Jude, bro. They non-profits are real. So they have to ask for donations because a non-profit ain't making money through profit. But y'all ass is making profit and still asking for donations. That's because you're not making profit and you're broke. Industry. That's what I'm talking to. I'm talking to the industry. They're broke as fuck. No matter how many projects they been in, no matter how much shit they got and money they spend. No, the feds use them when they want to get close to some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like with 50 Cent doing that shit right here. 50 Cent so-called buying up all this shit in my city, right? Which ain't everything. He can't even buy the most expensive shit in my city. But he so-called buying shit in my city, right? I'm like, that's Fed money, bro. And they gonna be like, he worth 100 million. That don't mean he worth 300 million, I think. That don't mean he got 300 million just to spend like that, bro. And then he from Queens. He's from Queens, New York, where there's 2 million people living at. What sense do it make to come to a city with less than 200,000 people in it when you could have did that shit in your city where 2 million people live at in your section? That's because he's working with the feds. The feds gave him that money to do that. They trying to find out all the talented people in my area. And that's weird because I'm like, you got New Orleans, you got Baton Rouge, you know what I'm saying? You got where Jada Youngin was from, Bogaluso, Louisiana. You got all places to choose from, Lake Charles, you know what I'm saying? And we know all them. But you chose my city because technically you want me, bro. 50 ain't gonna tell y'all that. He ain't gonna ever say that. But 50 came here for me. That's why he going around everybody I know and trying to get niggas and all that. He even had rappers from my city come up there. And America's still not talking about them. America is not talking about these niggas, bro. Only you YouTubers, you DL ass niggas, only y'all still talking about the shit that 50's doing, bro. But the real America that's making money is not talking about what 50 Cent's doing. That's manipulation. And everybody want to say, hey, go through 50 if you want to do that. I ain't going through that, nigga, bro. Fuck 50. You go through 50. I want everybody to say that, to go through 50. What you waiting on? You want me to fuck my shit up? But you don't want to fuck your shit up? Go to 50. If 50's a great business guy, why everybody ain't going through 50 Cent? Huh? It's rappers in my city right now who ain't ever mentioned no 50 Cent and ain't ever said they finna go work with him. Why they ain't going through 50 Cent? Make it make sense, bro. All that manipulation in the industry is why I'm detoxing. I detox all y'all shit. Now I can break it down per sin or however you want to put it, per problem. I can break it down per problem why I detox from the industry, right? And I ain't dealing with it. That shit's dead, bro. That shit dead like a motherfucker. And the thing is, they try to guilt trip me and harass me to be a part of their shit. But it's like, no. You can't do that for free and then expect me to pour out my talent for y'all? No. I'm putting it on the back burner, bro. I want all the industry to die off. Because at the end of the day, y'all made a whole business off manipulation, guilt, lies, rape. Y'all made all that shit, drugs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all did all that shit for what? And then you trying to drag people in it. I'm not doing that. Go find you another dumbass and lose millions behind them. Because that's all y'all been doing. Y'all been losing millions behind all these loser-ass plants. And still trying to find more loser-ass plants. At the end of the day, y'all in the negative, bro. And I blame the labels. I blame everything that's been investing in y'all. I don't know why they keep giving y'all chances. But guess what? They gave y'all so many chances, they gotta sell their company off, nigga. And And I'm gonna use Warner Brothers as an example again. How the fuck Warner Brothers, who's been here for decades, too, damn near centuries, selling a company to a streaming platform, selling their own streaming shit to a streaming platform that they didn't make? That's because Warner Brothers entertainment section ain't making money. Even the company that bought them ain't making money. But at the end of the day, if they want to hide and get rid of paper trails, they got to do shit like that. This ain't no business move. Nothing the industry do is business moves. Because if it was, they'll be successful in Wall Street, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all. We know where all the money is, bro. When I did all my research, I found out where all the money is. When I learned about billionaires and all that, I found out where the money is, bro. I'm not convinced by these puppets that they got the money. That's because I detoxed and learned where the real money is. You know what I mean? And for some reason, they can't comprehend it. They just really think I still believe they stories. I don't believe nothing they say. I don't even believe that. I don't even believe their life story. I don't believe that's their name. Nothing. I don't believe nothing they doing, because you also got double agents out here. You got DL people. You got so many liars and manipulators that it's hard to believe anybody's story at this point. Like, even with my life, I know I went through a lot of shit, but I don't believe half that shit was real. I really believe most of that shit was synthetic. Not saying I'm the one that caused it. I'm thinking that they sent shit to happen to me instead of life naturally sending things my way to happen. Yeah, when you disassociate from the industry, you gonna look back at your life and be like, was that even real? Who the fuck was them people? Why did they say that? You know what I'm saying? And then if you talking to the wrong person, they gonna try to like give excuses and water down. Oh, it's all in your mind and all that. It ain't in my fucking mind, nigga. I'm still thinking about it to this day, nigga. We don't even know where these people at no more. Then right when you mention them, they gonna pop back up. So that's why with my life right now, since I got my own crib, I'm very cautious on who I'm dealing with. Like old friends, new friends, family members, girlfriends, exes, everything. I'm very cautious. I'm not letting people come in my house. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not finna deal with people knowing I got 2 jobs, making enough money, right? I ain't dealing with them. Because at the end of the day, all y'all been doing is trying to tear me down. Why the fuck would I let y'all back in my life? Just because I got some money. It's not how it works. I'm not desperate for attention and all that shit. I don't need y'all around me. You know what I'm saying? And it has been people trying to lurk and get back close to me and see what I'm doing. That's weird too. Now I know you a rat and a police motherfucker. You working with the police. Because when I didn't have shit, y'all didn't give a fuck. Now I'm moving so fast, y'all trying to be like, oh, what are you doing now? Nah, don't think about me. Y'all said I wasn't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? That's weird. That shit weird as fuck, bro. So, keep detoxing from the industry, y'all. You're gonna see the manipulation of everything they doing. You know what I'm saying? They manipulating so hard. We can tell that their money's fake. We can tell that they're broke. I can tell if an industry motherfucker's broke by how they doing they shit, bro. The way they dress, how they talk, who they meet. If they always going to the same people, they're broke, bro. I don't care how they put it. Y'all ain't ever seen Michael Jordan come to any of these weirdos, bro. Michael Jordan's a billionaire in real life. He's a businessman and a billionaire in real life. He ain't ever went to these weirdo ass DL people, bro. He ain't running to no damn interview every month to talk about somebody else. No. That's because Michael Jordan got real money, nigga. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's a difference between people who got real money versus manipulators who's broke out here. These motherfuckers broke out here. Then you give them a chance to speak on shit. They rather talk about somebody else. They rather talk about drama and mess. They rather embarrass themselves. So I said, yeah, y'all broke. Y'all are poor. The industry is poor. You know what I'm saying? That's a manipulation tactic. Anytime I'm trying to prove that I got money, but I can't show it in a world where there's people with money showing it, then I'm a manipulator. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay though, man. If we all keep detoxing from this shit, then eventually they gonna lose the little bit they got and won't have any voice no more. Because this is called survival of the fittest. In this world, you gotta be survival of the fittest, right? That means if you can't survive for real out here, then it's gonna break you. People gonna find out who y'all is and pull their support. You know what I mean? So that's it for this live, y'all. I gotta think about another topic later. I'll probably do it tomorrow when I get off work. And I'm gonna keep going, bro. This is a new series. This is called the Detoxing series. You gotta detox and boycott the industry for it to die. And whoever's left gonna die with it, bro. Don't think about the people in the comments. Yeah, it may look like they getting 100,000 comments and all that. Most of this fake accounts. At least 75% of them comments is fake ass accounts. So you gotta do the math. If they so-called getting millions of sales and all this shit, but 75% of it is fake, that means 25% of that is real people. That's a bad percentage. If you take a test and you only got 25% of the answers right, you failed the test. You gotta get at least 75% correct to pass a test. But if you only got 25% correct, you failed the test. So yes, the industry failed looking successful. They're not successful. They don't have a career. Out of 100% of their support, only 25% is real people. That's why they could throw a concert and only a few thousand show up, bro. 50,000. Like, no, you got 10 million followers. That means at least 100,000 people should be showing up every show. And that's still not even half of 10 million, nigga. That ain't even half. What's half? 5 million is half of 10 million. Now, I understand some places can't hold 5 million people. I do understand that. But if y'all say y'all got money, find you a venue that can hold 1 million fucking people. Find you a stadium where the NFL and the NBA be at that can hold 1 million people and see if 1 million motherfuckers show up. But instead, y'all do these 50,000 seat venues because you know that's the most that's gonna show up, nigga. Stop lying. And then half of them got free tickets. Stop lying too. That's why the promoters be playing y'all ass. The promoters know most of y'all can't even sell the seats y'all got, so let's go ahead and give half of it away for free, nigga. They know this shit. They fucking know this shit, nigga. Y'all the ones acting like we don't know. Nigga, we know this shit. Y'all suck. You know what I'm saying? This is facts. The industry's dead, nigga. It been dead. But the little bit left trying to make it still work, y'all need to just stop. It's done. We know the shit's fake. Y'all buying your shit. Y'all buying your own shit. Y'all can't even get the support of the people you dick riding. Y'all not even at the top. It's 300 million people in America, but the most y'all get is 10 million. You failed. Y'all relationship life suck and dull. Y'all kids hate y'all if you got kids. If you got kids and you in the industry, your kids hate the shit out you because you a dumbass parent. You know what I'm saying? Y'all content weak as boo-boo. Y'all content is boo-boo. You know what I'm saying? Just give it up, bro. Because the more I detox, the worse it gets for y'all. I just see worse every time I see y'all shit, bro. You know what I mean? Mama out this bitch, love y'all. Go check out my beats everywhere. Check out my merch. Check out my AI beats and all that. Might just drop one in a few. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to drop one in a few. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, listen to what I'm saying, y'all. Keep detoxing. Keep finding yourselves. The more you find yourself, the more you see how much better you are in the industry. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't about that. It ain't about being better than anybody. But at the end of the day, would you rather be a manipulating loser, broke ass son of a bitch with fame, trying to act like you just the best in the world? You selling and doing all this shit, but only 25% is real, and you ain't even getting that much per royalty check. And then when it comes to ticket sales, y'all, ticket sales not even that, because most of that's free. Most of those were free tickets. Call in the radio station and say and you can win a ticket to Cardi B shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not even selling, bro. The cars is rented and fake. The mansion is given by another weirdo. The chains was rented and shit. Everything that they doing is so fake and illusion, bro. That's called manipulation. Real billionaires out here ain't gotta lie. Michael Jordan ain't gotta lie about his shit, bro. That's why he ain't out here trying to act like he got all this money and he just at the top and niggas ain't on his level. Michael Jordan ain't ever did that, even then. They try to act like, yeah, he was a bitch ass nigga in the locker room and all that. That's cause the whole team was dependent on him. The whole Bulls team was dependent on Michael the fuck Jordan, bro. They was not dependent on Scottie Pippen. They was not dependent on them other niggas. The whole Bulls franchise and the NBA was dependent on Michael Jordan, so he had every right to be a bitch because you other grown ass niggas wasn't trying to be great. Y'all just wanted a check. And now look at it. All of the Bulls lineup from them years ain't as rich as Michael Jordan. Okay? That's why he was an asshole. All that pressure on that man, he could have killed himself, nigga. What if Michael Jordan killed himself in the 90s after winning the 6th championship? What if he would have killed himself? Then what? What the fuck y'all would have did? Y'all would have spent the rest of your lives talking about how Michael Jordan killed himself instead of about how you didn't help on your grown ass shit to get your grown ass skills better. Okay? So if you gotta take the Michael Jordan path, take the Michael Jordan path, bro. Don't be sitting there trying to make other people look good, and then at the end of the day, when ain't shit popping, they gonna forget about you. Nah, don't do that. Do what you gotta do for you. That's why Michael Jordan signed for Michael Jordan. He didn't sign for Michael Jordan and them. No. The Jordan shoe ain't the Jordan and them shoes. That's the Michael Jordan shoe. Okay? Do shit for yourself. And you'll be surprised how far you can go. You know what I mean? Jay-Z's a billionaire. Jay-Z didn't go in there and be like, it's Jay-Z and them. No, nigga, they already did him wrong so many times in Brooklyn. It's like, nigga, why the fuck would he even bring on anybody? And then now you got grown-ass, sad, broke-ass niggas right now talking about, yeah, Jay-Z need to help these niggas. No, nigga, you the same nigga that said, if a man ain't got this much, he can't be around me. Now all of a sudden, y'all want this man to give you money? That's all the fuck I'm saying. They're manipulators, bro. They'll manipulate themselves in the same tongue. The same niggas that said niggas broke, niggas ain't got this, you can't be around us, we boss players and all that. Y'all the same niggas begging Jay-Z for money, nigga. What kind of boss player begging another grown-ass man for money? Oh, we looked out for Jay-Z. When, nigga? When the fuck did y'all look out for Jay-Z, and how the fuck did you? Because last time I checked, ain't none of you niggas did shit for Jay-Z. Matter of fact, y'all talk so much shit about the nigga that when he came up, you still was talking shit. You was hating on Jay-Z. We saw the shit. Y'all acting like we don't remember none of the shit. Y'all acting like we ain't connected to Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, Compton, Houston. Y'all acting like we ain't connected to none of this shit, bro. We connected to all this shit. Y'all been fake the whole fucking time for decades, 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s, 50s, 40s. It don't matter what fucking year you name. Y'all been fake the whole fucking time. And when a nigga make it out, you get mad at him, bro. That's manipulation. You manipulated yourself to stay broke and help and hate people that's successful, nigga. Fuck y'all, bro. I'll be damned if y'all try to drag me back in that shit. Boy, I'll smoke the fuck out y'all. I will shoot y'all ass in the fucking head so quick, nigga. Don't ever think you finna come to me after I become successful and think I'm finna feel bad and give you money after you turn me down for not having money. I will instantly shoot your ass in the fucking head, boy. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You niggas sad, bro. You niggas sad and dumb. You know what I mean? I'ma gonna end this shit, man. Cause that shit pissed me the fuck off, y'all. Like, what the fuck wrong with these motherfuckers, bro? They really got life fucked up. They really think they could waste all their life talking shit about people, and then you just supposed to give them shit so they can get their shit together. No, nigga, get your own shit the fuck together. That's how I did, nigga. I got my own shit the fuck together, even though it wasn't even bad. My shit wasn't even fucked up, but I still need to get a little extra to get where I'm at now. I did that, nigga. I put in them applications, nigga. I called to check on my applications, nigga. I paid for the gas money for my rides to work, nigga. Fuck is y'all talking about, bro? You niggas just lazy, bro. Fuck them niggas, man. That's manipulators, man. That's manipulation. Talking shit about you your whole life, and then when you get all this money, now they wanna, hey, can you come do? No, you manipulator. Go do your own shit, nigga. Go ask bro that you was dick riding. Oh, he got all the money. Yeah, go ask bro. Bitches too. Bitches did their shit too. Oh, he broke, he lame, he this and that. Now all of a sudden, you trying to slide back into a nigga like when he got shit. Nah, fuck you, hoe. Go back to your loser ass baby daddy who can't do shit and love niggas. These niggas love niggas more than women, nigga. How you let a nigga that love niggas fuck you? Now you got men doo-doo in your vagina, bitch. How you like that? I don't want that. You can have that. You have that. Tell bro he can have that. Go have the male doo-doo and the woman's vagina pussy. Go have that. I'm good. I'm good. Yep, I'm out this bitch. Love y'all though. So Crushindo, go check out my beats everywhere. Apple Music and